Right then folks, as you can see I got the carbs off. I'm giving old Smokey a bit of a refresh, but today I wanted to change the jets on here. I've bought some larger jets and I want to put them in today. So I've taken the screws out because I've changed the silencers on here, and I've also got AirPods on, and I think it could do with a bit more fuel at the top end. So I'm changing the main jets. I'm leaving the idle jets. I'm leaving them alone, the idle jets, because it's running fine at low rev. So we'll give that a go. You can see it. Main jets are by here. Pile of jets are in there, which we'll leave alone. Got these rubber caps on them. So that's what we'll do first. There they are. I'll put them by here with the washers on. Now I'll take the washers off actually, so I might remember to put them back on, and I'll take them all off. Washer won't come out of that one, so I got my little pick, and there you are. You see it? It's a little washer. Washers out that one. Last one. And there you go. That's the old jets out. Now then. Oh, looks fine in there. It's clean in there as well. Spring's not too springy though. Why is that then? Sticking on something. I'll have to give that a look. It's a bit sticky, that one. See, they're all springy, the other ones. That's how they're supposed to be with this one. I think it's sticking somewhere. I can't see where. It might be on the shaft itself in here. So we'll take that off and have a look at it. But let's put the jets in first. I'll get the jets. Here they are, new jets. And here. Sealed in a little packet. There we go. Put your scissors. Haha. There they are. You see them? Nice shiny ones. I doubt you'll see it, but there's 120 written on it. Let's have a look. No, I don't think you can see it. Anyway, there's 120 written on them, and these are going in. The ones I took out, 117 on there. Not actually. Now look at them again. 115. My eyes are not deceiving me. Why did I think 117? So I'm jumping up 2 then. Right folks, we're going up by quite a jump here. These are 120s. Another thing is, let's make sure we put the washer on. Really forgot the washers then. Right, use the washers. Right. There's the first one going in. Right, that won't reach the threads, so I know what's happened there. She's dropped. Okay, let's go from here. Right, we'll turn these around. Try again. Right, there's something in there called a needle jet, which the main jet screws into. And it can move. And what it did, it dropped. And this one's done the same. So I'll just push it up. Put this one, which has got a washer on. I'll screw it in. That's 2. Put number 3 in. And these last 2 have dropped quite a bit. Push them up. I'll show you on this last one now what I mean. Right, that's the 3rd one in. Right, if you look here, I think you can see, I'm going to push it up now and then you'll be able to see it. See that moving in there? Right, I've pushed it up now. They drop and then you can't reach with the thread, the jet thread. So pushed it up. Last one going on, and that's it, more or less. Right, there's 4 new jets. Now then, like I said earlier, there's a slight problem here with this sticky float. This one. So what we'll do, we'll take that one out and see. Let's have a look. With these you've got to be very careful with. I'm going to put a bit of heat on that because you don't break these pillars here. You break these pillars and you're in big trouble. So I'm going to put a bit of heat in it, try to get that shaft out. Give it a try now. Just tapping it lightly. There you are. Right, she's gone. Right, there's the shaft, there's the floats, and here's a bit sticky in there. If I push the pin right in, and that's what I think it is. Yeah, needle going up and down. That's looking fine. I'll just show you the float needle now, so we can get it out. Right, there's the float needle. So there. Well, they're fairly new, so we're not going to be changing them. Okay, I'll put that back in, because like I said, they're fairly new. I'm going to check if it leaks anyway, so right now I'm going to try to sort this sticky float out. It's quite free till I push it right in, and then it sticks. Let's try it the other way. Oh, that's better. That's turning. I've turned this around on this. Let's try it that way. Right, springing back up, but I haven't got the pin right in yet. It's a bit tight. So we got a tight hole on this pillar here, I think. Quite free in the holes that way and that way. I'm just gonna rub this down with a little bit of scouring pad. Nothing too abrasive. Just with a bit of this. Nothing too abrasive. See if it'll smooth it out a little bit. Like this. Right, let's try that again. On there, and let's see if it does it on the pillar. Sticking once again. Right then, folks. Why is that? I don't think it's the float sticking. I think it's to do with this. It'll be sticky. Not as bad. We're almost there. I'm not happy with that, folks. I'm going to take that off and kind of clean them bits out and try to get into them holes. Right, don't think I need to film that, but that's what I'm going to do, and then we'll come back to it. Okay, folks, there it is, springing back all the time. The problem was not the pillars, but where the shaft goes into the float, let's call it a chamber thing, was a little bit tight. So I got my chisel on it to spread it open a little bit in there, and job done. So now we can put it back together now. Testing my carburetors for leaks. I got my bottle up there, and I have found out that 3 of them are good, all nice and dry, nothing on my finger. And then you come to this one, there's a little bit of petrol on it. So I'm going to take them down and try to clean that seat area because there's new float needles in it. So I'm just going to try to clean out the seat and we'll see how it goes on. See you later, folks. Another little job I'm doing as I got the carbs off is checking the diaphragms. So just taking the top off the spring. Be a little bit careful with these, you don't want to break these rubbers. And then we'll have a good look at them. Make sure there's no holes or rips in them so they can't leak. Just having a good look at them. So you got to make a vacuum and go up and down there. I know they're okay, but as I'm this far into it, I thought I'll give them another check. Because if you blow into the back of these carbs, the slide will go up. If there was a hole in them, they won't go up, or not so good anyway, because there's a leak in the vacuum. So I'll give them a better look now when I put the phone down and put them back together then. I've also removed the 2 needles of the middle carbs. I thought they were seeping a little bit, mostly one, this one by here. And I've given them a bit of a clean up with some tissue paper inside, blown them through, and hopefully they'll stop leaking. Let's have a look. It's dry. Seems to have done the job. So we'll more or less put them back together now. Okay, bye folks. Right then folks, as you know I've been messing about with the carburetors, cleaning them, giving old Smokey a bit of a refresh. Where's my light gone? There it is. And I put the carbs on now, finished them off, put them together and put them on. I forgot to film it. So anyway, we're just going to see how it sounds now, so here goes. I think the float bowls are still a little empty, so it should come now. Happy with that? Sounds okay? Ticking over nice. I'll do this.